morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I was talking to them. I
I'm
wasn't talking
sorry.
to you.
Hello.
Hey, how are
you?
you? Larry Bly and
Doug Patterson.
and we're cooking sheep.
Hey.
How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this bacon.
For a reason?
I'm trying to get this bacon.
Hi, so.
Bacon. I got bacon on. Somebody has sent us a gift.
Oh, how nice.
Miss Carol says she doesn't know who it's from. It arrived in a
Is it going to tick?
plain box. Well, it could tick because it's a
Kitchen timer.
kitchen timer.
I think they're trying to tell us something.
Use it.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you, whoever you are, the unidentified flying
Gift giver.
gift giver. That's right. That's good. I'll take it out right now. Take it out of the box, and we'll use
And we'll
it.
just
And we'll
break it.
The back of it fell off. Oh no, it's a little thing it stands up with.
I
Yeah,
thought
you
it
put that. Like,
Oh, it's festive. We'll play with it later.
we'll play with it later on. Anyway, there.
So
there
what's
that
going
goes.
on
Well,
today,
Thank you.
huh?
Don't have an idea, do you?
No.
Oh, on behalf of the staff and management of this TV station, we'd like to give you this raise.
Oh,
Now,
thank
let's see what
you.
we're going to do this week. One of the lollipop kids. Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh. Yes. Excuse me.
the Whisk guy is here.
They don't have a name.
Still doesn't have a name. Whisk
People,
guy.
work with us here.
Yeah, I think the audience has grown belligerent. Or bored.
Or a
This-
combo of each.
I got to get this done real hard because I've got to crumble it. It doesn't look like it's even near the crumbling stage to me. Does it look like it to you?
5, 4, 2 piece.
All right, dear boys, I'm not much with words, so make something with crab meat or maybe shrimp or maybe grits. Sincerely, Ed, no last name.
That's it?
That's it.
Via the internet?
I don't have any idea where it came from.
Oh, okay.
I found it underneath my doorstep this morning. Oh, you want to get rid of the ship? We thought he just likes hanging around sometimes. There you go, boy. Up there we go.
Smartly done.
I have to do two things immediately, and then I won't do
Why don't we
anything.
tell them what we're doing, shall we?
That's a great idea.
I
Never thought of it.
swear. What you doing?
I'm doing shrimp gravy.
You are not. Please tell me you're not.
Why couldn't we have called this shrimp sauce?
Okay, that much. Or bouillabaisse.
Although Robert Lamb, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Okay, then it's got to be good.
Well, you know it's going to be good.
Yep.
It's strange, but it's good. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Go
Are you
ahead.
through?
No, I'm not finished.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm doing crab cakes. And I want you to know, Larry, I may even try one of these today.
Oh, I'll believe that when I see it.
Okay.
But I'll bet
And
you won't
mine-
be trying the shrimp and the grits.
No, forget it. Forget it. Mine was sent in by Kay Johns of New Jersey.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
go ahead.
two things. I'm making
What's Doris
grits.
doing?
Oh, Doris. Well, why couldn't you have said that? Crab quiche
I know.
sent in by Robert Lamb again.
I know how
Is he on
huffy
the-
you get.
Is he on the payroll?
You must be.
I have to do some grits, so I'm
Grits.
making them from scratch. No big deal. And you know what? Thanks for the scratch.
Sure.
And you know what?
What?
Do you know what?
Oh,
You
what?
can't tell the difference between homemade grits and the instant grits.
I can.
Take them off. This thing will. I'm going to put a little more water in this. I'm not. I
Quick
don't want
grits.
them real thick. Now I got to cover them,
You like butter in your grits, don't
and they
you?
will finish cooking after 20 minutes. The other thing, what? Enriched with white hominy. Thank you for showing me that.
5 minutes.
What does it mean?
It'll cook in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 20 minutes until the end of the show. I can't help it. So anyway, what I'm doing here now is I've got some bacon and I'm getting it real done because it's got to be to the crumbly stage. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for right now.
Okay.
That's all.
This is like the easiest recipe ever. I love this. And it's really, really simple. Thank you, Kay. I trust that's your name, Kay. We just get an initial K. It might be anything for all we know. First thing you're going to do is take 6 ounces of crab meat. Now look at my cute little thing. Isn't it cute? To drain it. Ooh. That way it doesn't, you don't get it all over your little patties.
Well, now, isn't that something?
Aren't you duly impressed?
a crab squeezer.
Well, actually, I use it for you-know-what, and I won't even bring that up again because you just get so huffy every time I mention
Don't get
I
huffy.
only like tuna.
Oh, boy, this stuff is real done.
But I might try this today because it just sounds so good.
Burned
Take
bacon.
your crab meat and
Dreadful.
throw it in a bowl, and it's going to be a little, oops, I don't know what they put this little nasty little piece of thing around. It's just so evil. And throw that into a bowl. It's pre-flaked.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
Come in.
Okay, it's for you. And now you take a teaspoon. Now, when I read this recipe, good gravy, Marie. Oh, thank you.
Something happened. The paper towel dispenser blew up on me.
I'm doing a half a recipe. And so when I read it at the end of the show, you'll know that actually, take a tablespoon of chopped onion. Throw a little more in, it's always good. And a tablespoon of parsley, I do believe. Oh no, 1 tablespoon, so a half a tablespoon of parsley.
What are you doing?
I'm putting in a half a teaspoon of parsley right now, but a tablespoon. Sorry. And you chop that
On behalf of the staff
really
and
good.
management of the station,
Would you
we'd
leave
like
me?
to give you that.
Oh, thank you. Quick grits.
Take it home.
That's how quick they are.
Well, what's an old Midwestern boy know about grits anyway?
That's true.
I love them.
Well,
I
bully for you.
love them.
And you take like a half a tablespoon. Throw some more in. What do I care?
What
You
is
know,
it you're making?
It's good. I'm making crab cakes.
Oh, okay.
And you mix that up. Now you're going to put in a 1/4 of a cup, or actually 1/8 of a cup, I lied, breadcrumbs. This is for 4. The real recipe makes 8, but we are going to go with that, and you mix that in as well, and you put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, close enough for jazz, and a tablespoon of Miracle Whip.
Ooh, you know it's got to be good if it has Miracle Whip in it.
Do you like Miracle Whip?
I love it.
I just can't get into it.
And the
I'm
great thing
afraid.
is you can let the stuff sit outside all day and it won't hurt you. There's nothing real about it. I got 4 cloves of garlic I'm going to smash up right now because I've got to. I just have to. 1, 2, Frustration City. 3, 4. Now that makes it real easy to get all that stuff off of it, and then we'll chop it all up and mince it. This recipe requires 4 cloves, which Doris and I think is the greatest of plenty.
But I love
But I
garlic.
love garlic, so I'm not complaining. And of course, that high-priced TV chef is always yelling and screaming about garlic, and
you know-
everybody's just mad about him and garlic.
Medicinally, it's pretty good for you.
Well, of course it is. It's wonderful. And something like one company in America produces all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just one big old clove of
Big
head of
old
garlic.
family, just a big old family down there that does that. So anyway, we're going to chop on that for just a little bit. Okay, now back to Doug.
Okay, take 1 egg and beat it well. Well. And you're going to add that to your crab mixture. And here we go. Okay, dokie. Now we're going to mix all this thoroughly and make it all nice and gooey. Doesn't that look good? I don't know why this looks good to me, but it really, really does.
I have to chop up some spring onions. So I got some spring onions here. Line all the little heads up real good, just like that. Line all the little heads up so that with one chop you can get rid of all that. Well,
Nice try.
almost.
Oh, well.
Almost. And we'll take the outside skin off of that, and we'll chop those up thoroughly. We're getting ready to throw all of this into our grease drippings, our bacon drippings.
Yum.
And I got the beautiful bacon over there, and we've got that all dried, and we're gonna crumble that because later on that will be the topping. Okay?
Okay.
Go right on ahead.
Okay. Take your mixture. See, isn't it lovely? And you walk yourself to the refrigerator. Because this has
Well,
to...
there he is.
And there I go. And by the miracle of televisione, here it is chilled 1 hour later.
Gee, the time's going fast.
I tell you,
Time's fun when you're having flies.
you just don't know, do you? Okay, now, in a bowl, you have some extra breadcrumbs. And now this says it makes you form these into 4 patties. You remember them, don't you, Patty?
The 4 patties.
Patty
they had
Page.
that beautiful hit record in the
Patty
50s.
Page and
Do I need the other?
Patty
do I need another one of these?
Cow Patty. We all remember them, don't we? We
Yeah,
love them.
I don't want to.
And you're going to dip this in the excess and cover them well.
Doris and I are having good fun off to the side here.
I know. They never include me. Have you noticed people?
Well, why don't you come over here and talk to us?
Because I'm actually doing what I'm
Excuse me.
supposed to be doing,
God's
as
sakes.
opposed to socializing.
Well, no, I'm just getting a little professional advice.
Oh, well, Lord knows you need it.
I have just chopped up some spring onions, and now the next thing I'm doing is taking a great big old green pepper. I'm going to chop it too. Medium green pepper. I'm doing all of this in anticipation of what I have to do here in a couple of minutes. So bear with me. Now back to Doug.
Okay, I am coating these lovely patties with some breadcrumbs, some dry breadcrumbs, and we're going to fry them in 1.5 inches, and they're very particular about an inch,
Inch and a half.
of vegetable oil.
Food police will be here with the measurements.
Actually, I tried to figure it out, and I didn't do such a good job, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
But, hey, it's only television, ladies and gentlemen.
Now watch it.
You do the best you can with what you got.
We must be bombing today
Why?
because I don't hear the girls laughing. You know that I've been
Well, they're
sitting
asleep.
passively.
They stayed up too late last night. I heard
sitting-
all about it. They watched the Academy Awards.
Is that what, did you stay up for the kid? No.
I
They're
did.
shaking their heads no.
I
No,
did.
they just said you're boring, Doug. That's all they said.
Glass houses. Thank you.
I think they're a little tired
Thank
on this
you.
Monday morning. I'm
Well, I think
tired,
we're all a
too.
little pooped. You know, they went through that big ordeal recently.
What?
You know, that fund drive thing.
Oh, yeah.
So they're kind of pooped, and I don't blame them.
Me too.
They work real hard, and
Me
we
too.
appreciate everything
Me too,
you
and
did
I just
for
had to
it.
pass by it on my way from Channel 8. Never mind, I didn't say that. Anyway,
We're going to get letters.
I'm heating these drippings up, and here's what we're going to put that garlic in there, those spring onions, all those green peppers.
Ooh.
Seems like an awful lot of green peppers to me.
You can't have too many green peppers.
And there you are. And also got to put some mushrooms in there,
Yeah.
a little bit. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and put some in there right now, as a matter of fact. There's some mushrooms in there.
Okay, here we go. Throw these little babies in the oil.
Ooh, look at that. They are pretty.
Aren't they nice? And you cook these for about 5 to 7 minutes,
Perfect.
turning them once. And there you go. And I say goodbye, everybody. I'm leaving.
That's it?
That's it. I'm through. I'm going home now. Bye-bye.
Well, in this bacon drippings, I have put in all of our stuff, our onions, spring onions, and mushrooms, and our green
I
pepper.
just screwed up.
Now, I have reserved over here the bacon, which is very, very crisp. And I'm going to take it right now and crumble it and put it on this plate because we're going to use this as a little bit of a topping later on.
That'll be
And
good.
it's just perfect for
Can I
crumbling.
have that like all by itself?
Huh?
Can I have that like by itself?
No.
Okay, fine.
Not going to let you have it by itself. You're going to have to try the dish if you want any of the bacon. However, I do have some extra bacon left over. I'd be happy for you to give it to you to take home if
Thank
you want
you.
to take it home this evening and have bacon for dinner. Do you think you'd like to?
I think I would.
Okay. Where's that bacon? Let me
I'm going to have
find
to
it.
pawn these off on Mrs. Chapman tonight.
Okay. Well, here, I'll let you take. That's about 6 pieces of leftover bacon.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, and here, have some spring onions while you're at it.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
I
He's
can make-
actually accepting
I can
all
make an
this
omelet
stuff.
tonight.
Now, the only bad thing about crumbling bacon is that you get the greasy hand.
Yeah, well,
So shake.
no.
So anyway. And we're going to reserve those because that's going to be a little topping here in a few minutes. Meanwhile, my grits,
Me, man.
perfect. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile.
the grits are perfect. Now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of flour to this to sort of make a little who knows what. Gravy, the gravy portion.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Hence
that's
the name shrimp gravy,
Let's,
as opposed to shrimp Whatever.
Let's go to the Cook sisters.
Are they here?
I think they are.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Only thing redeeming today.
So I got to wait for this stuff too. I'm going to put this up a little bit. Here they are. Oh.
Oh, the Gardner boy.
Oh, it's the Gardner boy.
Woo, baby.
Oh, the Gardner family's always been around in these parts.
Have they?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Think what you will. Hey, Roxy.
What?
I got a tip for you.
I hope so.
Don't throw out that leftover wine. Yeah, like
that'll
she's
happen.
ever had any leftover wine.
Okay, fine.
Freeze it into ice cubes
Get out.
for future use in casseroles and sauces.
Well, I see winesickles myself.
It's the stupidest tip I have ever probably read.
Well, I kind of like it,
Well,
you know?
it is. All right, let's
Sort
go.
of like party food.
Let's go freeze a Cabernet right now.
Life is a Cabernet, you know?
Oh, it is a Cabernet.
Absolutely.
Oh, my heavens. I don't
Do you have
know.
a headache?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, have you got a lime?
I do.
I'm Teresa Cook.
I'm Roxy Cook, and we're the Cook sisters. They do go on, do not
I'm going
they?
to add just a little bit of flour to this. Not too much, not too much. Just a little bit. And I'm going to bring that up just a little bit and diddle it around. Yeah, they do. A lot more than they used to.
Now they're an old little one-act play all by themselves. Look at these. Aren't these pretty?
They are beautiful. Couldn't do
Just
better
turn them
myself.
once, and they look lovely.
Now, the last thing you need to do, and it says for about 5 minutes, is add your shrimp. I think 5 minutes may be a long time. You add your shrimp only until they get pink. But I wanted to make sure we got them pink before we eat them today. So I'm going to take that and put it in there. You cover it up. Do I have a cover? I do have a cover.
Oh, no.
No cover required. There you go. The cover is on there. So, and they should be ready, and the grits are ready, hopefully by the time we get finished with this meal today. Let's get Miss Doris in here. Those are gorgeous. They really are. And speaking of gorgeous,
Yes?
so is mine.
Oh,
It's just beautiful.
thought you were talking about me
Gonna
for a
say
second.
something else, didn't you?
Because I am kind of nice looking today.
Miss Doris is a little, she's stuck. Doris has gotten stuck and can't get on camera.
I'm stuck and I can't get on.
She's stuck. Oh, on my left side.
Okay. I had to do a crab meat quiche, and I made one for us last night, and it was really good. We had it nice and hot out of the oven, but I think quiches you can eat anyway. And it says 30 minutes to cook it, but I found it cooked 10 minutes longer. And it took 1 baked 9-inch pie shell, 2 tablespoons of chopped green onion, 1 tablespoon butter or margarine, 3 eggs, a ½ a pound cooked crab meat, or you can flake the imitation crab meat, and that's what I did. 1 cup half and half light cream or milk, 3 tablespoons of dry vermouth, 1 tablespoon tomato paste, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon pepper, and a ½ a cup of Swiss cheese. I have no idea what vermouth is.
Oh.
Is that a wine?
Obviously, you've never had a martini
No.
because a little drop of vermouth in a glass of
Well, I had no
vodka.
idea, and I had some white wine. I figured wine's wine. I don't know, so I just put that in.
Well, not really. Vermouth is a
I have
lot
no-
drier than it's drier. It's so dry it's almost a powder.
Well, it's only 3 tablespoons, so I guess it doesn't.
I'm sounding like I know a little too much about vermouth, don't you think?
Well, I've been with you. I
had no
know you
idea,
do.
you know, it is optional, but
What did you say, Doug?
I said I've been with you, and I know you know all about vermouth.
He's terrible. Well, now it's real pretty though.
but I thought it
So it has
I can get
it's
it
supposed to
back
have vermouth in it.
it's supposed to have vermouth in it, but I didn't get the whole crust out.
So you
But
used a wine instead.
I used a
Did
wine.
you use
I
it
think
dry?
you can use any, I don't know. It's just some white stuff I had that I used for. I don't know anything about this stuff.
I don't think I'll eat that
I
one.
use it for tenderizing meat, or that sort of thing, or stews. I don't.
I'm gonna
you
teach you
finish
teach you how to make a martini when we get off the air. The very lovely Doris. Look at this. This is pretty. Can I have these? Or what do
I
you?
was going to hold them for you.
Well, I'm not ready yet.
Oh,
You'll
I'm
be
sorry.
holding them for 5 minutes
Oh,
because I'm not ready yet.
Well,
I'm sorry.
fine.
Why don't we give our recipes?
Okay.
Why don't you give yours, Doug? I'm
Crab-
waiting for this mess to get done.
okay, crab cakes. Now this was going to be the full recipe. This will make 8 patties, and it's 2 6-ounce packages of flake crab meat, 3/4 cup dry breadcrumbs, 2 eggs beaten, 2 tablespoons salad dressing, Miracle Whip, 2 tablespoons finely chopped onion, 1 tablespoon chopped parsley, half a teaspoon of salt, and vegetable oil for frying.
Mine, the shrimp gravy, which I think we should call shrimp and sauce. It would sound better. 1.5 pounds of fresh or frozen shrimp. I got them frozen, and make sure you get them all. No, I got them already pre-cooked, deveined, and the whole 9 yards.
You're very smart.
5 slices of bacon, a cup of sliced green onion, a medium sweet green pepper, chopped 3/4 of a cup is what it comes out to. 4 cloves of garlic minced, a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, a quarter of, I haven't put the salt and pepper in. Remind me to do that in a second. 12 ounces sliced fresh mushrooms, about 4.5 cups, and 3 cups of hot cooked grits, which I have over here on the side. Salt and pepper to taste. I got to add those. And look, shrimp are starting to get real pretty. Doesn't take very long. Shrimp, I mean, these are pre-cooked. What are they going to do?
That smells Chinesey.
Doesn't it, though? It does kind of, doesn't it? So anyway, that's going along real well. Well, give me a plate and I'll show you how this presentation goes together.
Here you go.
In theory, at least. Well, isn't that just prissy? Just prissy. And Doris, don't ever leave this door open like this, because, you know, I could like bonk my head into the door accidentally. Just joking.
We could only wish.
Grits over here. They have set up very nicely. Before you serve your grits, it's a good idea to go back and
do them correctly.
well, no, you just add a little bit of liquid to them. These have been sitting for 20 minutes. They're supposed to be ready in 5.
I think this goes on first.
Yes, excuse me. Where's my spoon? Oh, here it is. Now, what you do is turn that off so you don't burn everything while you're doing something. Isn't this a pretty presentation?
Very nice.
Oh, that's great.
Not too many.
Isn't that pretty all over? Oh, no, I want you to have plenty.
No,
I want there to be
no,
enough.
no,
And then,
no.
of course, what you do is you sprinkle
Can I have that
a
plate?
little of the bacon on top of that. Isn't that a beautiful presentation?
It's lovely.
HD TV. There you go. Okay.
Let's try this again.
Do this again. Now, really and truly, I know how to make grits, but they're not supposed to sit this long, for one thing, so that's okay. So they sit a little long, but it's all right. Some people like them this dry. I don't. I like them to be a little bit runny, a little mushy. And in there, what are you doing?
Save a little bit for the promo.
For what?
Promo.
Oh, okay. She's saving some for the promo, for those of you in the back that need to know. We're so subtle. Okay, a little of that.
Can
there.
we walk
All
over?
right. What's a promo, everyone say? All right, let's go. This looks good.
Well, for some people.
Oh, this water didn't come from the sink, did it, Doris? Good, then I'll have some.
Here you go.
What is that?
They say serve it with tartar sauce.
Okay. Although I'll have to tell you, I'm not much for adding tartar sauce and all that stuff. If it's really good,
Well, my friend Michelle
I
says,
do not want it to mask the flavor of
my
of
friend
the
Michelle says it's just the vehicle for the tartar sauce, whatever you, okay, fine, I'll shut up now. I'm going to try this, Larry. I want you to look.
I like that. That's real good, Doug. You did a great job.
Look.
Oh, I'm going to watch. This is unheard of, ladies and gentlemen. Doug does seafood. There. Now, did it kill you?
No, it's real good.
He's learning. I think by the time this program ends, you're going to be a real seafood aficionado.
That's good, too. Okay, I'm a little nervous about trying this.
If you don't want to try the shrimp, I know you're a shrimp virgin. Well, that didn't sound very good, but anyway, in other words,
Does that mean my height or what?
It's not going like that.
Boy, that's real crisp bacon.
I was hoping that you would notice there were a couple of charred ones.
Oh, really?
Did you put your tooth out?
I think I did. Thanks,
Keep
Larry.
it out.
Okay, fine. How about the grits?
I'll tell you what, well, I have to be the judge of the shrimp and the grits because I love both shrimp and grits. And I can tell you this is a pretty nice dish. It is also hotter than blazes.
Yes, it is.
Miss Doris's quiche is wonderful. I like that.
Isn't that good?
I think it'd be better had she used real
Vermouth.
Crabby. And a real vermouth, for heaven's sake. It tastes like cheap wine, don't you think?
That's what it
I'm
was.
just joking, just joking.
So what?
It's wonderful. Come back again.